Hi, love. I'm Jacqui, and I help women over 50 step into their next chapter with calm power, clear standards, and a deep self respect. You stop over giving, you stop shrinking, and come home to yourself. Have you ever been doing okay, making progress, and then one interaction with family or someone from your past hits a nerve, and suddenly you feel tight in your chest, your thoughts start racing, and you wonder, what's wrong with me? If that's you, I want to talk to you like a friend today. I got activated on multiple levels. Family tension, financial pressure, and then I went into a high achievement environment, PhDs, authors, artists, where I felt that old feeling of being behind. That imposter syndrome started to kick in. On the outside, I was gracious. On the inside, my body was in fight or flight. And I was gracious because I knew some of these people and I reconnected with some of them. But everything was just going and operating. Whew. And here's the truth. That feeling doesn't mean you're failing. It means your old wounds got poked. Your nervous system is reacting to history, not to your future. It's the good news. Step 1, body first. The first thing I did was handle my body, because when your chest is tight and your face is tense, your mind will create a scary story to match the chemistry. You thought it was the other way around. So I did a simple reset. Longer exhales than inhales. So my inhale was in 4 seconds, and then my exhale was in 8. I was in another situation, in another spot, and I went to the bathroom. I did the breathing, and a few stops came. I just let it, just allow it. It's okay. That's what is part of your release. You're letting this stuff go. You have to get it out, and the more you practice that, the better. The whole point is we suppressed all of that for decades even, right? So that didn't help you. Just let it go. It has to. Don't store. The body stores it, whether you wanted it to or not. The point is you have to release it. Animals know this. Anytime they're in a fight or flight situation, if they're in a stressful situation, after it's done, they release it. They shake it off. They convulse. They, whatever they do, yawn, they let it go. They just let it go. We're the only ones who hold on to this for decades. And now, I'm in the process of releasing as much as I can out of my body, because the reaction is visceral. The activation is visceral. It's something you don't even realize. It's not you doing that. It's happening because your body remembers, your brain is predicting, and you're tense. And these are moments, these are the times when you sometimes get into arguments with family and, and colleagues or whatever, because you've held all this so long, and not all of it is from the same place. It's over time. And it definitely affects your health. And it definitely affects your face and your body. So the time is now. The time is now. It's always now. Whatever the time, whenever it's now, for us to work on these things. Then I named what was happening. This is an activation storm. This is just everything coming, trying to release at once. The pressure, it's like a pressure cooker, right? Before there was the multi-pots, many of us remember our moms using a pressure cooker, and we were always told that if you don't set it properly, it can explode. So I was always afraid of using the pressure cooker, right? But sometimes that's how it feels in my body. And you can let me know in the comments if that's how you feel at times. And some of us of this age group are having things like high blood pressure and other dis-ease as a result of literally being under pressure, sometimes for decades. So what is happening is just an activation storm, right? So, and it's important what you tell yourself, what you think of yourself, what you speak of yourself out loud. Guard your tongue and your thoughts. Whatever you're saying to yourself is very important. But when these things happen, you want to say, I'm inadequate, I'm behind, I don't belong here, I need more certifications. No, it's just a storm of old things that you have not processed, you have not addressed, that keep coming up. And they're not true. They're not true. Just some things in your life happened and you took that to be true. And then as a result, you attracted more things and those things happen. And then you say, see, this is why I am inadequate, or I deserve this, or I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy of this. And that is so not true. All right? I want you to believe me. It's just a storm of old things that were never true to begin with. Right? Never true. My grandmother used to say, I'm as good as any and inferior to none. Inferior to none. That little lady, she would correct the editors at the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal and the Jamaica Gleaner in red. So, but she was just a lady who cleaned people's houses. She was self-educated because her stepmother didn't pay her school fees after her father died. So she had to leave school and work to take care of her grandmother and her aunts. And people think that people who wash their clothes and clean their houses are stupid or beneath them, right? But my grandmother came from a very good family and a very good home, and circumstances altered cases and changed her life. But she read and read and read. So she never felt that way because she really did have a good mindset. And some of us feel that way. But like I said, I'm as good as any and inferior to none. And I started to remember some of those old sayings that my grandmothers taught me. So naming it stops it becoming part of your identity, because all these things you've been through in your life have become part of your identity. And we are changing our identity, our personality. We developed a personality around a lot of these things. Step 3 is choose the next small promise. So then I asked, what is one small promise I can keep in the next 20 minutes? Because momentum is not built in giant leaps, it's small steps, small consistent actions while you're carrying feelings. One small promise, one of the promises I kept to myself was my self-talk. I became aware of what I was doing, and I said, no, it's okay, I'm okay, right? I'm here, I'm standing, I'm in my body, and all is well. Being kind to myself, just like I am to other people. Learning to one small promise of being kind to myself. And with family, sometimes the conversation tries to pull you into a courtroom where you're defending your worth. Anybody who's ever experienced that or know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments, please. I'm learning to keep it simple. I'm solving a time-sensitive problem. If you can help, thank you. If not, I'll find another route. No long history. No explaining myself for an hour. Protect your energy. I'm sharing this because I know I'm not the only woman rebuilding financially, emotionally, spiritually, while still trying to become who she's called to be. And I'm turning this into something practical that I practice. So my dear, I'm opening 6 spots for a small women's Zoom group, 4 weeks, where we regulate the nervous system, rebuild confidence, practice boundaries, and create a weekly plan with accountability. If you're feeling behind, you're not broken. You're rebuilding, and rebuilding is sacred. I'm proud of you for staying in the game. Walk good.